bathroom control, including shower control, but which is slightly a different thing, is a big part of cults and coercive control. And I think it's one of the ways that you can tell that you were in a single family cult. The comment says, "We couldn't use the bathroom, wash our hands, read books, or go outside. But he always promised to take us to Disneyland." So bathroom control is one of these things I talk about in Uncultured. It's one of these things we suffer again when we go into the military. It's actually one of those things that is like, if you're going in straight from high school, it's probably not that shocking, but I went into the military after 4 years of college. And so having, again, at the age of 22, to raise my hand, ask for permission to use the bathroom, and then take a buddy with me was very, very infantilizing and dehumanizing. In the Children of God, from about the age of 3, we were expected to not have to use the bathroom for a 2-hour nap period and then an 8-hour night. And if you wet your bed, big old trouble. Bathroom control is one of those things that is so specific to coercive control. Like when people first started asking me about Landmark and EST and anything that ends in Oni Robbins, these things which are called LGATs, large group awareness trainings, the bathroom control was a thing that I glommed onto very quickly as this is coercive. Because there are very few ways to somebody feel more desperate faster than when they really need to go and they can't. This is one of those things that when the conversation was going on about Lizzo and her dance captain, and you want to be very careful with any conversation about Lizzo to avoid fat phobia and to avoid anti-blackness. However, when we heard that her dance captain was so strict and so controlling that one of the dancers had wet herself on the stage because she didn't feel like she could go to the bathroom, I was like, oh, yep, I know what's going on there. And it's one of those details that if you haven't experienced it, it would be strange for you to come up with it. But when you see it, you know it. I'm Daniela, scholar of cults, extreme groups, and extremely bad leadership. I wrote a book called Uncultured about growing up in the Children of God religious cult and going into the cult of the U.S. Army. By the way, if you served in the military in a female body, and you have a destroyed bladder, you can get disability for that. You can get signed copies of Uncultured attached here or listen to me read it to you on Spotify Premium or anywhere else you get your audiobooks.